Crescent City, Florida, has a rich history that reflects its evolution from a small settlement to a charming town nestled between two lakes in Putnam County. The area's story begins long before European settlement, with evidence of Native American presence along the shores and waterways, where tools and pottery from thousands of years ago have been found, indicating early habitation and use of the region's natural resources. Non-indigenous settlement began in 1852 when the area was part of the Old Oliver Plantation. Initially known as Ellington, the land was purchased in 1876 by Charles R. Griffing and his wife Jenny, who established C.R. Griffing and Company. Jenny renamed the nearby Dunn's Lake to Crescent Lake, inspired by its crescent shape, and the settlement was platted as Crescent City that same year. Another lake to the west was dubbed Lake Stella for its star-like appearance. The town's early growth was fueled by agriculture, particularly citrus and truck crops, and its accessibility via the St. Johns River, where steamships brought settlers and goods from Jacksonville. Rail service, introduced in 1886, further boosted the transport of local products and attracted more residents. Crescent City was officially incorporated as a municipality in 1883 and became a city in 1885. By 1890, the population had grown to 554, driven by an influx of winter residents from the Northeast and Midwest, lured by intensive advertising from Griffing's real estate company. The town prospered as a citrus hub, with lush orange groves defining its economy. However, the Great Freeze of 1894–95 devastated the citrus industry, wiping out groves and prompting many residents to leave, marking a significant setback. The early 20th century brought further challenges, including the Great Depression, during which local banks failed, and little new development occurred. Recovery was slow, and it wasn't until after World War II that Crescent City began to rebound, though it retained its rural character. The town also became known for ferneries, with cut foliage becoming a major industry, supplying much of the U.S. market by the late 20th century. A notable figure from Crescent City's history is A. Philip Randolph, born there in 1889. Randolph grew up to become a prominent civil rights leader, founding the Brotherhood of Sleeping Car Porters, the first predominantly black labor union, and playing a key role in the civil rights movement, including organizing the 1963 March on Washington. Randolph Street in Crescent City honors his legacy. The town's historical significance is preserved in its architecture and landmarks, with two sites listed on the National Register of Historic Places: Hubbard House, built in the 1870s by a multifaceted settler involved in horticulture and lumber, and the Crescent City Historic District, designated in 1996, encompassing 212 historic buildings. Eagle's Nest Grove, the oldest continuous organic citrus grove in Florida, also highlights the town's agricultural heritage. Today, Crescent City remains a small, serene community with a population of 1,654 as of the 2020 census. Situated between Crescent Lake and Lake Stella, it embraces its nickname, Life Between the Lakes, and retains an old Florida charm, characterized by a slower pace of life, natural beauty, and a strong sense of community tied to its historical roots.